KITV4's Jeremy Lee has been the one reviewing all of this footage and has more. Jeremy, good morning.
Leah, it's been a week of looking at the computer screen, editing and selecting the videos that were the most relevant. Now, our investigation is centered around roadblocks on Honoapilani Highway, which cuts through Lahaina town. We showed you at the last hour, at the top of the hour, Lahainaluna Road and Honoapilani Highway. The next intersection that's significant is Keawe Street, which is more to the north, and then up from that, Fleming, where Front Street ends. We've looked at each of those over the course of this week. I'm going to show you some very significant video right now. Take a look at this. This is actually on Keawe Street, right by Foodland Farms. So we're a little more north of the intersection we were talking about earlier, Lahainaluna. Here, these are all of the cars that are trying to get out of Kilauea, Mauka and the surrounding area, and they have nowhere to go. So police, MPD, are actually letting them go into the Gateway, Lahaina Gateway Mall. Now, the problem with that and why it's so risky is there's no exit on the other side of Lahaina Gateway like there is on the Cannery, where you could exit to Front Street on the other side. So in this case, people are just going right in. And you see there's an apartment building there. That's an apartment building that ends up burning down. So it's a very risky move, but they had to do it because they just didn't know where to put people except the biggest route. Take a look at this second video. That last video was shot just after 4 p.m. on the body-worn camera of those two officers, the same two officers we saw on Lahainaluna. Now, this video is shot by Travis Miller, and why it's so significant at 411 is it shows that the highway running north from Keawe Street all the way to Fleming, where Front Street ends, it's not being used. You do see, for one quick second there, that there is a MECO truck that is working on the power lines, because the power line is taking up at least one, maybe two lanes of traffic going north, but the southbound lanes aren't utilized. And that's why Travis Miller's video is so important, because he stayed there for 2 hours. He shows that between 3 and 5 p.m., and then we later see even to 5:24 p.m., about 2.5 hours, that highway is not utilized for the evacuation, and it is the major route. Now, how did this happen? I've been speaking to former Maui Police Department officers who tell me that this is a emergency management issue. Where was the EOC at this time? Where is MEMA? Those are the questions from former Maui police officers. They've been asking me. I'm going to get a chance to interview them, and we're going to look at what they have to say as they analyze the video next week. But again, that question, what about the EOC? Why aren't they managing this major route? Well, the problem is the EOC isn't fully activated until 4:30. So all that video I just showed you of police officers trying to get people away from the smoke, away from the fire as it moves north, well, that's all shot before the EOC is fully activated. Reporting live, Jeremy Lee, KITV4 Island News.